of you are probably breathing a sigh of relief after that second map. I personally think that Titan are in good shape to take this third map now. I mean, you look at the momentum, you look at how they played, it's looking good for them. There's no two ways about it. Titan are in command.
Yeah, and I think it would be fair to say that when you look at the two teams, Titan have had so much experience on Inferno in big, high-profile games, and they've been consistent. They, you know, Inferno's not one of the maps that maybe they're, oh my goodness, Titan are like the best team in the world on Inferno, but certainly that experience is, you would have to feel kind of puts it in Titan's perspective of things.
Yeah, I think it's still difficult to call in the respect that this is Counter-Strike, and there's no doubt that Mouse Sports could get a second gust of wind below them and kind of decide that they're sick and tired of being bullied around by Titan. But by the same token, I think a lot of the players from Titan are kind of woken up. You know, Kenny S, he had a very quiet Dust 2, but he made some big plays there on Mirage. So there's no doubting that he is starting to find his form, trying to get in that zone as well. But as I'm talking, I believe that we're live for the ninth round.
I believe we are.
I think
so. Unless, I believe we are. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought for a sec we may have just had that, but I was like, okay, that's a team kill, so I guess not. I think we're just waiting for admin on the server a sec.
Also, got a few tweets there, guys, so thank you very much. Keep firing them in, @BittersTV, @DignitasStress. And this is from Inception, who says, we're thinking that whoever gets CT side first on Inferno will win. I think that's a fair shout. I think whoever gets CT side is in really good shape. So that's going to be Titan here. That just kind of bolsters my opinion even further. In fact, is it Titan? Is the ninth round even live yet? I have no idea what's going on.
Do you know what? I'm in a similar situation, but this looks like a real round here, so I'm going to cast it like it is. Flash comes across. Existence gets a grenade off, does do some good damage there as Scream will pick off Chris J. Now the crossfire has been set up. There's actually Kenny S waiting at the backside of the site. Mouz hadn't spotted him. Can he get Leggy? He couldn't get it. Got Nookie though. Oh, it's now a 2v3. Smits and MBK for the retake, but look at how low Leggy is here on this pistol round, and Tabson getting dropped low by Smits, but the bomb is down. NBK opens it up a little bit here, but from the side, there comes KZY. It's now a 1v2. Always the crossfire set up here. Smits was about 1 health, gets shut down. Mouz open it up with a T-sided win on the pistol round.
Yeah, that is simply huge for Mouse Sports, not just because they're going to be able to theoretically get the next couple rounds if everything goes right, but remember, Titan on CT are formidable opponents, so Mouse Sports, they're going to want to start this off as best as they possibly can. 2 AKs, 2 Galils, now starting to push in towards apps. That being said though, 2 players looking around Banana as well, so they're trying to get as much information as possible, hoping that Smiths or Scream push. That's not going to happen just yet. MBK is hiding outside of the apps area and around the pit balcony. And Existence and Kenny S are just lurking around A. So far so good from Titan. They've not really given anything away. They haven't really been spotted. But here comes KZY. He is going to be peeking out a boiler. Spots himself 2 players, one of which will be finished off by Nookie. Nookie gets himself a double. Beautiful Galil work. Will be picking apart A. And now it's just an MBK. And I love this play from Mouse Sports. I absolutely love it. Mind games all over. They realised that the fast rotate would come in from Screams and Smiths. And they're like, okay, thank you very much for that freebie.
Yeah, and Smith will have something to say about it, though. There's the one member going down, and the fact that nobody else has pushed is really going to sell this. But Mouse haven't got the bomb down. Nookie was on site for a little while there. Didn't actually plant. Oh my goodness, that's why he didn't plant. I thought for a sec maybe they'd sold it that it was an A again, but I don't know. It looks like Titan are just not really wanting this. They want to save their armor.
Yeah, they did invest in that round with armor and P250s with CZ, so it's understandable why they'd want to save that going through to the next round. I think Smiths also wants exit frags, judging from his position.
Oh, Tabson can see his shoulder. Oh, Smiths. He was standing in a position that anybody coming on a close side wouldn't be able to see him, but Tabson was like in the one spot that would be able to see him from a long way out. A lot of people in chat criticizing, or at least bringing up the fact that in round 1 NBK bought dual Berettas. So it's something that I've seen a couple of times. Unfortunately, I didn't see NBK's positioning at the beginning of the round because we were being noobish and weren't sure whether it was a live round. But I've seen a lot of people play aggressive through apartments on the pistol round with dual Berettas and just try and stand in a spot where you can get a lot of fire down right into the heads and get a couple of kills. It's something that I've seen a couple of times in some of the games that we've casted in the CS arena. So I'm not sure whether that was what he was going for, but maybe that's a little bit of insight into perhaps why you might opt for it.
Yeah, it certainly seemed likely because he has just gone into apps and gets himself a kill onto KZY. So yeah, typically it's something we've seen him do a lot with the dual elites, or dual Berettas as they're now called, because there's so much firepower, 30 rounds, and you can click super fast with them as well. That a guy like MBK with his aim and his movement is able to just crush through players. So didn't pay off for them the first round, but let's see how Mouz Sports are going to go with that one. Scream does get a kill, so this is a good round already for Titan. Chris J is heavily tagged in the process of picking up MBK. CZ once again doing work. Chris J needs to be careful. There is a player around to his right hand side in the boiler, and they will be moving up into app. So this already is looking ominous for Mouz Sports. They're being encircled, they're being pincered around. Chris J will open up onto Kenny S. There's Existence though, firing right back. Bomb is being planted, but here comes a player from the backside. It's going to be Existence and Smiths. Bomb somehow goes down. I feel they probably should have pushed in and stopped that one from happening. But look at this. The firepower is huge. Nookie and Leggy, though, somehow are bouncing back, and something is just screaming. He's been heavy tagged and gets picked up. How in the blue hell did Mouz Sports pull that off?
So Titan didn't push because they wanted all 3 people there as they pushed, because they just picked up weapons for that push into the site. The problem was the bomb had gone down behind the box, so there was no way of them stopping the actual plant, and from there, they kind of mistimed their pushing, didn't really get onto site at the right times, and it was a couple of lovely shots there out of Nookie to keep that in the favour of Mouz. But yeah, you're completely right when you say that that really shouldn't have gone that way, but Titan looking for something a little bit different here with that boost for Scream up onto the top of the boxes. Waiting for a push, but it's not coming yet.
I'm still in awe of what happened before Stress. That was such a huge round. And Mouz Sports, yes, they lost a few players, but they got the round. They got the 3-0. Remember, Titan on CT are scary, scary opponents, and already Mouz Sports are looking good. We'll be pushing around through quad. Smoke goes down on arches. Existence and MBK and Pit once again. 3 players congregating around mid. Nookie, Chris J, Tabson, KZY is in the apps, but here comes Existence, gets a nice double. Kenny S from the side as well, courtesy of Archers, will smash down Nookie. And just 2 players remain for Mouz Sports, and this is the best possible way to bounce back from Titan.
Yeah, this is the steadying of the ship here. You'd expect CT to start taking a few more rounds here after that pistol round went away from them, but still got to close this one out. Legia and KZY looking to push onto the site. Smoke has gone down, but Kenny S is in a spot where it was actually NBK that got the kills. Legia will trade it back. Kenny S peeks out, gets himself the kill. Clinical end to the round there as Titan keep 4 members alive.
Yeah, solid round for them. And Titan showing, even when they're behind, they're still in this game. We saw that on Mirage. We've seen that so many countless times in the past. Mouz Sports are going to go ahead and buy back up again, but they need to do better than last round. Habson taking point, rushing through Banana. There are 2 players here once again, and these Screams and Smiths as per usual. They always have this site locked down. I love how passive they play as well, Stress. There's so many players that will push down Banana and look for a cheeky kill and get killed in the process, but Smiths and Scream always play safe. That being said though, Tabson does get the upper hand on Smiths before being knocked out from Scream. And Kenny S going through Speedway towards B, so they are going to fill in the gaps.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing because of the tweet you just favorited.
Schneiden.
It's not a Fnatic game. We can forget about Schneiden for now. Oh, I'm sure that's in the VODs. Was that Mouz Fnatic in week 1?
I think it was, yeah.
I think it was. It was one of the Fnatic games. Oh
I said
dear, oh
Mouz,
dear.
Mouz and beyond or something. I
Yeah.
said as well.
I'm never going to live that down, saying Schneiden. However, look at the push out onto Carl. Legia thought he might have had the spot there for Kenny S, but it was a good push. Incendiary made sure he couldn't get anywhere from it, and this is Titan really sharpening up. I'm having to use the word sharpen instead of tighten up now because of the pun, but Kenny S takes down Nookie. The bomb does go down, so Chris J gets Mouz that extra money, but he's in a 1v3. Can he peek up? Gets one! Can he get the second? No, he can't. And that is 3-2 now in favour of Mouz.
It's close though. Gotta give them A for effort, but there's going to be a round going into Titan's hands. They did get the bomb down, which is going to be a nice injection of cash for Mouz Sports. I don't think they want to buy up. Yes, they do actually. They're going to go for the buy up. And this is going to put a CZ and Deagle, so they're not able to get the full assault rifles in. That being said, though, let's be real here, Stress. CZ and Deagle, in the right hands, are just as potent as AK-47, so I can't even blame them for that decision.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. We've seen the 1 Deags pay off. Probably a lot less effective consistently, but you are completely correct on the potency of them in the right situations. So, smoke coming out, that's going to slow down Mouz quite significantly here, because they are lining up for this push. Do they have themselves... No, they haven't got the Molotovs that we typically would see from this kind of setup, so they're kind of just rolling with smokes. There's CT smoke, there's the Ruin smoke as well, but a nice smoke in exchange from Titan is really going to mess up this Mouz push, and you can see it's halted them. Only the bomb crossed through. He's planting right in front of Smits. Oh my goodness. Oh, and it's all gone Pete Tong for Mouz. That was a sublime smoke out by Titan, but Nookie maybe had something to say about it. It's only KZY left. He's half a map away. The bomb is down. Titan, defensive smoke's doing work.
I tell you what, that would have been the cheekiest plant I've seen in a long time if that actually paid off. But not able to do so. It's all on KZY. He wants to save this. He wants to keep the assault rifle going through to the next round. 15 seconds of normal time, and of course you've got a good 10 or so seconds afterwards. I'm not sure if he's going to survive this. He may actually get some kills though. If Titan go too aggressive and too greedy, he probably can pick Smiths and Scream up because he's going to have the positional advantage as they come through. And here they come right now. Is he going to have enough time to survive? KZY opens up and he actually dies.
Oh, you said he had the positional advantage, but... You know, having the advantage is great, but you got to do something with it.
I just want to draw attention to the fact that he died after the round ended, so he has $50. Have fun with that $50. Don't spend it all at once.
Grandpa Vince. Stolen that pocket money. Oh, and it's an easy kill from Scream on Chris J with the fire there. Oh dear.
Indeed. So, again, Mouz Sports, they started so incredibly well, but we are seeing the power of Titan now on CT side, especially against Eco. It's so easy to Eco bash on Inferno and CT side. You just lock down and don't allow Mouz Sports any room to breathe.
Someone's asking what the delay is between the stream and the reality. So the delay between our spectator is actually Tabson picks up MBK. The delay between what we're saying and when it's broadcast is 5 seconds, but there is the GoTV delay that is between the server and the spectator, which is 90. So, you know, it's about a round's difference or so, depending on the speed of a round.
Yep, that sounds about right. Another buy round coming from our sports. I have to apologise, guys, if I'm sounding tired, but I am absolutely knackered. I'm loving this game, though, but thanks to Stress for carrying my my sorry ass.
It's okay, Grandpa Vince. You've given us the pocket money. We can go to sleep now.
Exactly.
Sleep in the chair.
Do it.
Well, I guess one of us should start talking.
Yeah,
but
I was going to
Titan...
say, I left that one for you. And you left me hanging.
It's so courteous. This is what happens when you get two British casters. We just kind of don't talk because existence picks up KZY. Oh, and it looked even. It looked even there as they traded 1 for 1. But now Mouz down 2 players as NBK takes down Chris J as well, and they're without that paddle again. But maybe Nookie has found one because he's just dropped NBK, and maybe they can push onto this site. It's 2v2 on A. And Existence is pushed out, doesn't get the shot on Tabson, gives him the chance to get over, flash down into the pit, really nice positioning, but it's Scream from the site, gets himself a double, and that will secure another round for Titan. That is now 5 on the bounce, the economy has kicked in.
Yes, it has. As you say, without a paddle and a large hole starting to open up in the canoe right now. And that's the sad point for Mouse Sports, because at one stage they were looking on point to just smash through this map, but Titan are not letting it go that easily. 4 players pushing through Banana. Is this going to be a fast push? Yes, it is. That's through Molly. And you will find out the hard way that fire does hurt. Scream picks up the kill. That's pretty much going to halt the onslaught for now. Smith comes around, gets 2, gets 3. Is he going to get any more? No, he's not. Kenny S will pick up the pieces. That was beautiful. I said he got 3. It was actually Scream who picked up the kill beforehand, so I do apologise. But it's all on KZY. Can Smith get his 3rd? Yes, he can. Good guy, Smith. Correcting my correction.
It's okay. Maths, I guess when you get that old, it's as long as you give people more pocket money than less, as long as that maths.
Well, the thing is, I meant to give you $5, but I gave you 50 because I can't.
I know,
maths.
that's some pretty generous pocket money, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah. I'm not rich either, so.
Oh dear. Well, to be honest, neither are Mouz.
That's a true point.
Quite nicely. Yeah, I know, right? I was thinking, is that true? Oh, it is. Okay. Oh, it doesn't matter how much money you got, because Tabson is going to pop you with a CZ there. But NBK did answer it in the end. Smits was white there. Oh, manages to get KZY. A really nice spray down. Oh, gets himself Nookie as well. What is going on? Scream gets the last 2. That was 2 well flashed, Smits. Calm down, son.
Well, he is certainly stepping up to the plate. I got to say, I've been very impressed with Smiths across the board, especially on Mirage. Definitely stepped up a few notches. Scream has been gently chugging along. 14-2 is his score. 7-3 overall to Titan. If you have just joined us, first map went very convincingly in the end to Mouse Sports. Titan brought it back on Mirage, and this is the 3rd and deciding map of this best of 3 semi-finals. The winner of which will go ahead and face off against Fnatic in the final. But look at that, Scream opens up once again. He is just on fire today. Unbelievable stuff. And Mouse Sports, they are caught in 2 minds. They don't know whether to go or stay or do whatever. Like, they just stress, I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know what to say about Mouse Sports.
They honestly feel like they're playing as 2 different teams. You got Tabson and Legia pretty much sticking with each other every round, and then Nookie and KZY over on the other side. And this is happening again and again, that they're trying to work both points simultaneously, and honestly Titan are just getting the better shots, and they really then can't work the points without being together, and it slows them down to the point where Titan's defense is just so strong. But this could be the round that maybe undoes this, because they've put 3 players defensively on A, and now it's only Scream on B site. He's sat. Oh, peeks out, gets the kill. That was really good prediction shot there out of Scream. Gets smoked out, gets flashed out, but has he bought the time here? Smokes onto Ruins as well. The bomb, are they able to get it down? Nookie is going to plant, but it's 4v3 in the retake. KZY has no health as well. And now the retake is on. Titan are going to take it slow and steady. NBK will fall. Legia manages to even that one up. And now Titan push in. Kenny S gets the kill onto Nookie. And now it's only KZY remaining. Scream is going to try and defuse. How long is he going to leave it? He leaves it just enough time. Scream pops up. Oh my goodness. KZY gets himself the clutch. That really should not have been.
Yeah, it really shouldn't have, but I've got to say, KZY before that round was really, really underperforming. 3-3 and 9 is his scoreline, but talk about coming up big when you need to. That was simply huge for Mouse Sports. Let's see if they can put together some all-important rounds, because it has looked a bit lackadaisical for them. You know, we said this before as well on Dust 2, that Titan seemed out of sorts. They didn't seem to have an end goal that they were all pushing to together, and that's how I kind of feel Mouse Sports' T-side's been over the last few rounds, because remember, they went 3-0 up and then lost the next 7 rounds in a row to Titan. So that was a huge round in a number of different ways for them.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, but that makes this round again really important, because they've lost their eco boost, and that's, you know, while they won a round, that means losing this one is really going to sting, because it's going to be difficult for them to build more round-on-round momentum. KZY peeks out, saw Kenny S, tries to get him again, but all he got was the door frame, and it's a push onto A, but the reaction here is actually, if you look over at B site, you've got Tabson and Legia looking to push up, but they're going to join up with the rest. Ooh, Kenny S gets himself the first as Chris J opens that AWP, and NBK falls from it. It's 4v4 on site. Chris J gets himself another, and it's another kill traded. Finally, Mouz maybe have the position here as Legia takes down Smits. And it's an important round that they look to have secured here, because it's only Scream remaining, and he is in a 1v3 situation.
I would not envy his position right now. I'd not like to be in this position from him, but look at his scoreline. He's 17-3. He is by far and away the best player on the server right now in terms of performance, but smart plays. It would be easy to get carried away there and say, I'm on fire, let me just go ahead and try and clutch this. Instead, he's going to save that weapon, realizing how important it could be going forward. So, and it's going to be another round going into the hands of Mouse Sports. Now the scoreline will be 7-5 to Titan. But I've got to say, Stress, this is still anybody's game.
It really is. If Mouse get these last 3 on the bounce, they're in a really good situation coming into their CT half, which, you know, a lot of people will say it is somewhat CT favoured by a little bit. So that would be a good position for Mouse to be in. But Titan have been looking very, very strong. Maybe they've faltered a little bit here, but speaking of faltering, that Incendiary is really going to slow down the push here from Mouse.
There were 3 players actually on B, which is interesting in itself, because Mouse Sports have 4 players moving towards A. If they were to just rush in, this A site would be pretty much ripe for the taking. The AWP shot from Kenny S may be all the go-ahead they needed. That green light is shining for them. Smokes down, flashes. There's NBK though from Pit. Will just be crushing through Chris J. And that puts them now very much in the red light instead. Tabson checking behind him, doesn't know whether to push in or stay into position, drops the bomb. Now he's probably going to go ahead and go walkies. NBK gets another kill from the same position in Pit. Now got the cavalry coming in. Smiths and Scream have joined this A site, and this is looking like it's got 8-5 written all over it. NBK picks up his 3rd. Is he going to go one better and get his 4-man? Well, Tabson... No, he's not. Kenny S will be picking up that kill. 8-5. Again, a clinical round from Titan.
NBK just was on fire that round. He gets the first, and that really stops Mouse again. Then Mouse boost Nookie up onto the roof to try and get an angle over that smoke onto site. NBK is sitting in a position where he can't be shot, peeks out, gets the 2nd kill, and just as you saw with the 3rd one, just really, really just playing completely on fire from that kind of pit van area. And to be honest, I would have to say pretty much kept that round for Titan, because that really was a weak point for them if they were to push on to A quickly, but NBK completely shutting that down out of Mouse.
And these are the rounds that really count as well, because Mouse Sports are just starting to get their own foot on the ladder to success, and Titan quickly knocked them off it. And that's going to put them with 3 pistols in this round, so this could very well turn into a quick 9-5. Mouse Sports again, almost an identical push to last time. 4 players looking at A. This time though, you're not going to see 3 stacked on B from Titan. Mouse Sports, I think the problem is that they don't commit fully to the site to start with. And that I understand why they want to get a pick, they want to get the information first, but in doing so, they're just wearing the time thin. 35 seconds now, and at some point they're going to have to push in, and that's just going to work right into the hands of Titan, unless they can get an awesome CZ into their headshot. This is looking grim for them. MBK is going to be the recipient of a lot of damage, 12 HP left on him, and it was the aforementioned CZ that rained down. Bomb's been planted. Kenny S with the smoke shot on the bomb planter of Nuki, who did not know what hit him. And now on this retake, Kenny S gets another one. Can he get his third kill? No, there's Existence and Smiths both coming in with kills of their own. Now it's all on Chris J. He's spotted the player to his left-hand side. On the mid side, there's Kenny S. Gets his third. And for me, this is the problem when you leave yourself such little time.
It is a little bit of an issue, and it's actually one that, if you remember back, I believe it was all the way to map 1 and even map 2, Titan was struggling on their T side to get onto site and get the bomb down really quickly, and Mouz are faltering with it as well. Again, that round is kind of the defense on A site right now from Titan is actually really good. Considering how slow Mouz are pushing, I feel like if Mouz were to push even faster, they would have a little bit of a problem on that A site. But because Mouz are playing right into Titan's hands on that A site, they've got the positions set up already, and you can see that Legia actually getting the kill onto B may open up a different avenue here, as Scream is going to throw down that incendiary. Slows down Mouz here, but they're going to go straight over it. Legia! Oh my goodness, how did Legia not get that? NBK and Scream managed to get 2 to begin, but they are on site on B now, and it's Kenny S is going to shut down one. Existence takes down Chris J, and NBK rounds it out to end the half 10-5, and I thought that was all Mouz. Titan just too good.
Yeah, Titan really stepping up to the plate and showing that they are now reaching that zone. They're reaching that form that we were expecting to see right off the bat from Dust 2. They are now on what many would argue the more difficult side of Inferno, but they have built themselves up a 5-round buffer. And when the likes of Scream and Kenny S are performing, I don't think it matters a great deal what side they're on. Because remember, Scream is one of those kind of players. He likes to get picks, he likes to push in and get the frags for your team. And Kenny S, well, he's the AWPer. So on T side, these guys are more than capable of getting kills where they count. And have a look at this, they're not going to be rushing up Banana. 3 players from Mouse Sports have gone up there. And again, you're going to see these Ruby rotates and these mind games from both the sides. They haven't committed to Banana either yet. Legia is going to get some information right now. Can he get any kills? No, he can't. He drops instantly. And that's pretty much going to give the green light to B. Tabson and Chris J moving around from CT spawn. Are they going to be able to pick up anything on the cross? No, not as of yet. Smoke goes down. Tabson's in a good position. Not good enough to pick up any kills. And meanwhile, KZY on the Archer's side is going to pick himself up a kill, Stress, and looks like Titan have got this bomb locked down.
They do, but the health is really, really low on a couple of players on both sides, and here comes the retake attempt. It's 4 versus 4, and Existence draws first blood on the retake, shutting down a little bit of it. Oh, Existence gets a second, Kenny S gets a third. Oh, Titan, they did have that on lockdown.
Gotta say, that was a beautiful molly. I think it was Smiths who threw it, but I'm not entirely sure. So I do apologise, chat, in advance if I'm incorrect. But he threw a molly that basically blocked off the Ruins push, and it was such a good one. Because one of the players was on 12 HP, and the other one doesn't want to push through when he got Crossfire coming down. That's pretty much what bought them enough time to clean up the other threats that were pushing in. So really sublime play from Titan. 11-5, won the pistol round. They've won both of them on this map now. And they're in a really good position to convert this into more rounds.
And I want to maybe bring up after this round something about the overarching story here, and we may have enough time to do this. We talked about how Dust 2 as a first map might not have been the best play out of Titan, but they have certainly settled themselves here. NBK will get Chris J to start this off, and smoke is down. KZY has found his way over to quad here, and they're starting to close in on the members of Titan. Oh, the smoke fades, and KZY was stood staring at 3 players from Titan, and oh, that was an easy pickup for them. But yeah, I think that Titan have maybe made this a little bit more difficult for themselves than they should have by picking Dust first. It was a risky strategy that, while it looks like it'll pay off in the long run, a little bit more difficult than it really should have been.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think it's definitely fair. We were talking about this before. Tabson is just going to try and take down as many weapons as possible. This round is Titans, make no mistake. We were speaking about this before, that it was interesting and intriguing that Titan would pick a map that Mousesports are known and somewhat feared on. But it was a case that Titan themselves normally have a really good record on Dust 2, and we felt it was like a confidence thing, saying, we know this is your best map, but we're better at it than you are. Turns out they weren't. But good news for them is, they have been on Mirage, and so far, they have certainly been on Inferno as well.
Well, at least they know not to do that again.
Yeah.
Lesson learned on that one, but it hasn't punished them to the point that they've lost the series. But that is still an option. Let's not discount it. We're only on round 18. Plenty left to go. And if Mouz can maybe build a little bit of consistency round on round here, they would be in a good position. But the fact of the matter is they have lost the last 5 in a row. 3 from their T side, 2 now on CT. So somewhat expected after losing the pistol. But the point is still there. Smokes come out onto quad. Scream is going to open up. KZY falls. And that's 2 players left on the A site. And here's the mind games. You were saying that you expect them to do this. They smoked it out. It may even have sold a push around arches. Maybe selling a rotate. And it's 2 on each site and Titan push to B. Yeah,
but they have made some noise. So this is going to give Tamsin and also his teammate Legia a bit of a notice of what's going to happen right now. Legia is going to pick himself up 2 kills. Very nice pistol work, but honestly, it's a drop in the ocean. The bomb is going to go down, and the retake from Chris J, as good a player as he is, the kind of things this guy's capable of are just insane. I don't think this is really possible for him, and there's Kenny S. Pretty much silencing him here. 13-5, the scoreline. Fair enough, Mousesports can buy themselves up some weapons, but again, I'm curious as to what this is going to really pay off for them, because Titan have been playing a very, very fluid game here on the T side of Inferno, I've got to say. You call it the mind games, you know, we've mentioned that a couple of times, and that's what they like to do. They're probing and they're keeping Mousesports on their tiptoes. They're not allowing them to settle for a second.
If Mouz don't win this round, the long and the short of it is they have to either force buy or play completely for overtime as Titan open up on Chris J. There's the AWP gone. No use on that this round. And that's an important buy that leaves them not only a man down, but that's a lot of money spent on that AWP. And you can see KZY is playing aggressively, gets himself a kill. Maybe a kill that he shouldn't have got there because Titan had a bit of an idea that he was there. Pushes out now from Boiler. Kenny S will take him down. And the numbers are in favor of Titan. And they, as you said, NBK is probing over at B site just to try and kind of see what's there, and he gets himself a kill, opens up the site. However, Legia is on the rotate, flash comes around, both of them are a little bit flashed here. Legia is standing in the smoke, the spray didn't have enough left, and Nuki and Legia have picked up 2. Kenny S will answer it back though and should be able to get the bomb down here as well. It's a tough spot for Nuki.
It certainly is, especially as both players are looking exactly where it's coming from. And as soon as he comes around that corner, he does get tagged up, gets the first kill. Does he realise the second player's there? Doesn't look like it. Kenny S is biding his time, realising that he's far from fully healthy. I don't think Nuki knows what's about to happen. If he peeks to his right, he could pull this one off. Kenny S also doesn't know what's happening. Flashbang comes down. He's going to be pushed right now. No, Nuki is going to save that bomb, weapon, I should say, instead. And indeed, he will manage to do so. Titan again managed to get the round 14-5. And Mousesports, again, they're so close yet so far. It must be so frustrating to be on their team right now.
Are they? Yeah, they're gonna... hang on. I'm about to say they're gonna save, and then it's into that forced buy. I was gonna say that it looked like maybe they were playing for a very risky play into overtime, but this, I feel, is their better option. They want to hold that 1-round buffer. We saw them build the comeback against Titan. This is a very familiar spot. This happened last map, and it did not go Mao's way. But Titan Now we're going to feel very, very comfortable here. Look at this. Smith's lining up the Molotov into the bedroom. Oh, nobody there. So just going to be property damage right now. But it's a slow round out of Titan. And I wouldn't expect anything else because they've got such a big buffer here.
Yeah, that's exactly it as well. And this is where their main strengths come in. That they can outthink, out-rotate Mouse Sports. That's what they've done consistently on the T side, so why change that tactic up? They're getting as much information as possible, and as soon as they have a feel for what's going on, that's when they just strike. MBK again is trying to be a nuisance on Banana, on the rest of his team, or on A. Scream peeking out. Smith gets the opening kill though onto KZY. That's going to be the bomb site surely to follow. Chris J finds himself just encircled. He gets headshot, put out of his misery. Scream's going to fall though from Nook. He's doing a valiant job in pit, but unfortunately for Mouz, he is going to fall as well. 4v2 retake. Bomb is down 14-5. And this is looking like 10 map points are about to come on in for Titan, and Tabson is going to save. There is no way he can pull off this 1v3.
I mean, maybe the tiniest saving grace in this round is that the next round they get the eco boost on the last potential round, so it'll put them in as good a stead as they possibly can be to come back into this one. But oh my goodness, it's
you are
so
optimistic.
Uphill. Yeah, that's bottom of the barrel optimism here.
That is scraping the dregs.
Oh dear.
It's
you
alright,
can
lads.
see...
We've got the eco boost now. We only
yeah,
need 10
exactly.
rounds in a row.
Hey, look, come on, you got to try and at least be optimistic here.
I know, I understand, but it's dire. Like, it is dire right now for Mouse Sports. Oh, this is desperation play. Chris J just running down mid, a headless chicken. He doesn't care anymore. He's given up hope, but that's going to be Tabson opening up, get his double kill. Very nicely done by him. Looking for his triple. He nearly gets it too. Then he's flashing down Banana, trying to peek once again. There is heavy smoke down there right now. Chris J comes in. Tabson does get his triple through the smoke. And who knew that Mouse Sports just rushing down mid would work?
The optimism. Hey, come on, man, you got to believe.
Hashtag believe.
You didn't believe, I believed. And that's why that round went in favor of Mouz.
You believe Mouse Sports going to bring us back to overtime and win? Is that
hey,
what
it's
you said?
hey, it's possible, man. Stranger things have happened. Actually, that's probably on the limits of strange things happening. Flash comes out onto Banana. I feel like you were going to maybe put something down there. You're like, if it happens, I'll... Ooh, Chris J peeks out. You can't... Oh, Existence picks up leg here.
I was just going to say, if it happens, you can tell me the lottery numbers. Because clearly you're some kind of mystical creature. Oh, well, unfortunately Smiths couldn't tell the future there, and he does get taken out. Courtesy of Tabson, he was just chilling out in mid. And it seems like somewhat of the pressures came off the shoulders of Mouse Sports, and this is something we actually see quite a lot in CSGO. When a team realises there's a very low chance of them winning, it's almost like it frees them. Like they start playing more random in that way, and often random is the way to go. I've said this many times. If you can catch the enemy off guard and do something that's completely out of the ordinary, more often than not, it's successful.
Ooh, Tabson got great damage there. Tracked the head of Kenny Ass. That was really nice. He was thinking to himself, if I were to go back in, where would I be right now? And really ended up landing the mark on that. Dinks Kenny Ass, and he got picked off as well. But this is a push on towards B. Scream jumps out of the smoke. Takes a little bit of damage, but jumps over the wall, does Existence. Chris J will take him down. Scream is the only one left, and Mouz may be turning this.
Believe, man.
Okay, I'm opening the lottery website.
Gotta believe in them comebacks. It's gonna be Nico as well from Titan, so this should be 15-8 to Mouse Sports. Well, not to Mouse Sports. I mean, the round should be to them.
It's okay, it's late.
It is. It's 11:10, which isn't that late, but they're casting a while now.
Chris J will open the round. MBK falls, and Scream actually answers, so that is one weapon down. Can they get any more? Because if they were to win this on a save and just close the game out like that, you have to feel it would be somewhat anticlimactic. Mainly because you'd be questioning how exactly Mouz lost. But it is possible. Legia in the smoke takes a lot of damage from existence and will force him back. But it is still anybody's round. The time is ticking down.
I wonder how many believers we have in chat. I'm curious. How many Mouse Sports believers do we have right now? 4 on 4. They should have this round. KZY's in a really good position to make them pay, but actually, Scream will headshot him down with a pistol. Well, that is going to be 3 on 3 now. And to be fair as well, judging from the positions right now of Titan, they are in a good position to just push on B. It's Legia. It's the only player they have to find and kill, and that will be a free plant. But Legia is in a good position. He has an AK-47. Takes down one, takes down 2 huge plays from Legia, securing this bomb site, stamping his authority. 3 seconds to go. That is going to be 15-8 now. Now Sports. I don't know, man. I'm getting that feeling.
It's building. And I mean, that was even closer than Mouz should have let that be. KZY turns the corner. Thought he picked up the first. Actually only did about 95 damage and turned his sights away. He thought that that was enough, but ended up dropping for it. But, you know, without armor, normally a 1v3 like that, if they have armor, you'd be like, oh my god, how has that happened? But that was a fairly, I guess, easy considering they came 1 by 1. But Mouz trade themselves a kill, but also trade a lot of damage on Tanuki here. And Titan are going to push out. Chris J gets the first as they push out of apps, and most of the members of Titan are still on B. They've got a long route around to this A site, and you can see Tabson isn't even moving yet. The bomb is down. Smokes are down from Titan as well. It's going to have to be a good retake here from Mouz. It's all on this retake. It was good on Dust. Is it as good on Inferno? There's the first kill. Tabson takes out Smits, and now it's 2 left. They know NBK's on site. They've seen one in pit. Legia turns his back, gets the kill. Scream does get 1, got 2. But Legia... Oh, Tabson has a kit. Okay. Phew. That was... I thought for a second I was thinking, Legia, you had the time. But Mouz keep himself alive.
I had flashbacks, like trauma, to Mirage. And that millisecond to go, the bomb exploded. 15-9. I don't know. The believer in me. The believer in me is beginning to tingle. That sounded dodgy. I didn't mean it to sound that dodgy.
Oh, yeah.
Either way. Or did I? Titan. They've let a few rounds slip through the cracks. There's Scream, though. He has been a consistent factor on their side. Look at that. 25 for 12. And Kenny S is on 23 for 12. And still, they've yet to pull this map. On their side, Titan. They're going to be pushing him right now. Smith falls down to KZY. They've opened up onto mid. Here comes some more damage. And BK, though, will not go down without a fight. He has solo HP. And here comes KZY. Takes out one. Very nearly gets himself the second. This is going to go down to the wire once again. That's just after Titan bought up as well. Legia, oh no, that's a kill he should have got. I have to feel he should have got that kill. Chris J is in a 1v2 situation. He's taken one down. It's the AWP versus the AWP. Although the assault rifle is going to be in the hands of Kenny S, and he's going to go for the full defuse. He's going to go for this one. No, he's taking his hand off the trigger. He's now going to be picking up that USP. It's all the way down to who has the quicker aim.
Oh,
and Kenny
what?
S gets dropped from Chris J. Are you kidding me, Chris J? The defuse as well. 15-10. I believe.
What just happened? Oh my god, the smoke. Kenny S was saying he couldn't see him. There was nothing he could do there. It looked like he was staring him in the face. He was looking at the right place, and oh, do you believe, Metas? Do you believe?
I believe.
I'm believing. Is this real? Is this happening? Are the 19% on CS:GO Lounge right with their call on Mouz here?
Could you imagine how many PCs would be thrown out of windows if Titan lose from this position now? I could just imagine, like, streets full of broken PCs has been thrown out of windows. And though in this round, you look at the HP difference, Mouse Sports are in trouble. They're in real trouble.
Oh man. I kind of don't want to say anything. Just because I'm on the edge of my chair. Oh, Nookie, I thought he saw NBK. I think he heard him step, though. Flash comes out, they turn the corner, Nookie gets existence. It's a big opening kill. Oh, Tabson gets NBK as well? Oh my goodness, Titan. No way you're letting this slip. Look at the money on Titan. If they lose this, they will have the eco boost, but Kenny S is going to pick up Tabson. Keeps the round alive, perhaps. It's a 3v4. Kenny S very low health. Legia has come through. Smoke comes through. Smits is going to get dropped through the smoke by Legia. And Kenny S is very low. Spray through the smoke would be enough. They get the bomb down. They'll have enough to buy in the next round. Nookie from Banana. Can he get Scream? He does! Oh, Mouz, it's a 4v1. Kenny S is on 10 health. Gets himself one. This would be the hold of a lifetime. And it's not to be. But Mouz keep themselves alive.
Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Stress. Do you believe?
I do. As Buddington just put in chat, the It's Happening gif. I'm actually like sat in my chair doing that now. I'm like, it's happening.
Look at the money though on Titan. If they lose this round, you're looking at 15-13. Like, I'm shouting it right now. And then the nerves are going to creep in. If they haven't already crept in, the nerves are going to be shot from Titan. Because what was the scoreline? Like 15-5? 15-6 was it?
Yeah, it was 15-5, I want to say.
Right, so Mouse Sports have saved already 6 map points. In fact, no, screw map points, match points. Semi-finals points. They have thrown them away. I very nearly cursed it is past the watershed in England, but I'm not going to say anything else. But Titan are something the bed right now, if you get my my trail of thought there.
Yep.
And there's two ways of looking at it. One is saying that Titan are really going on tilt, but I would say Mouse Sports have kind of played freer. Kenny S is going to pick up that first kill, and that could prove to be absolutely huge for Titan. Can they finally get one of these match points under their belt? Can they finally take this one home? I'm not so sure. We've seen them in positions like this before in this game, and they haven't secured them, Stress. Oh man, Mouse Sports, they've got a lot to do. KZY is going to pick up the first kill. All 4 players now pushing into B. Can Tabson go monumentally massive for his team right here, right now? Chris J has fallen. Tabson standing up. He does get one, but gets dropped. 2v3. Make that a 1v3. Legia. Stress, do you believe that Legia can pull this off?
It'll take something monumental. He gets existence. 2 remain. Kenny S and Scream are the 2 people standing in the way of Legia staying in this game. Oh, and Kenny S from behind Fountain shuts down the dreams of Mouz fans. And Titan made it difficult for themselves the entire series long, but will finally